Hey again YouTube, today, second video of the day. This is another one of these stag basses which I keep going through, which are really good. They're just not that interesting. So this is a Yamaha fretless neck. It's still got the sticker in the back, which is an RBX 260F. Was what it originally was, that I bought probably coming up for 20 years ago off Jethro Tull's manager. Over in Edinburgh, back when I thought fretless bass was the place to go. The actual original Yamaha didn't look that dissimilar to this, which is just really not my thing. I had it and then I put it on an old Avon Japanese EBO type bass. Had it gouged out and put it on. Was it that one? Yes, it was. I had it on an old EBO, like sort of, it was an EBO short scale, so I had it kind of, it was kind of a bit mental. I actually think I gigged with it a couple of times, but and then all the other parts were parted out. I think I sold the body on eBay, 10 years ago. And then what it was, if you've ever looked at my videos, I made a triple neck flying V one time that had a guitar neck, this fretless bass neck, and then a guitar neck. And fretless bass just isn't really for me, and especially on the triple neck flying V, it's like I didn't want to be fretless. So I was always after getting a neck to replace it. So it's lost its Yamaha logo. I just sanded it this morning. It was painted glow in the dark, sort of black and white stripes. So I just sanded it down. I was going to leave it, but I thought it's going to just limit the appeal of the bass. So fretless, I don't ever really play fretless since I had the Flying V, and that was probably 10 years ago. It seems to work. It's very smooth and easy to use. Fret as well, or 24 no frets. I've just got a bit of a view of fretless basses as in someone who's a bit bored of a normal bass, or they're too good for a normal bass. So you need to have a fretless just to make things a bit harder to play. If you're sick of being in tune all the time, you can just be horribly. So I've nabbed the neck of this for making, I don't know, I think I'll probably make another Flying V bass or something like that. I've had this fretless neck's been hanging up in my attic for years unused. I think it's just purely down to not really any of the music I like has fretless bass in it, so it's good fun playing it, but just not my kind of thing. Definitely got a place though. So it's just mostly the stag parts. I'm going to unplug this because the lead I've got is stupidly not long enough for me to show you this up close. Yeah, so it's still got the original. The headstock shape's a Yamaha. There's a sticker there saying the model number. These are just blobs of glow in the dark paint which you can pick off if you really want to. The neck itself's pretty good. It's a wee bit worn from me abusing it, I suppose, more than anything else. The neck pocket I had to cut. I'll put photos on the advert, but I chipped a bit of the lacquer there. If I can hold it still enough long enough, you'll be able to see. So I mean, it's still pretty damn good, seeing as it's freehand cut with a Dremel to fit. Because the original stag base only, if you look at the thing, it ends a different bit. A different bit. It was either, you know, take bits off the neck to make it fit, or take bits off the body. I took bits off the body, so the neck's still intact. There are, if you notice, a couple of screw holes here. That was from when I had it in EBO, because everything was crazy. So the original screw holes are down in here. It's just because I had it in a different guitar. There's still plenty of room for it. Nice piece of wood, this one. The last one, the Land Rover one of these, they look so much nicer in the natural finish than they do in black, which 90% of them seem to be. But yeah, it's nice, it's solid wood as well. Lovely instrument, actually. And the pickups, in fact, all the hardware on these stag bases, I just bought this for the hardware. It wasn't until, you know, I went and actually saw it and you went, oh, it's actually quite nice. I was just buying it for the neck, and with the tuners on it, they've always got good tuners. It's got a nice chunky bridge, which you'll have seen on some of my other guitars, because I think this might be my, I could cycle through them. So the first one I bought, I made a 6-string telly bass out of it, like a Fender 6. And then I made a 6-string sword bass, which I gave to Jesse Ray. He used to play Jesse Ray band with it. Then what else have I done with one? The Bucky bass I just did a couple of weeks ago, had a neck of one of these on it. Is that all of them? So that's still 3, that's not bad, but yeah. So I mean, I think the only thing I've got against these stag bases, well, this isn't really a stag anymore, is it a Yamaha, is just the fact that they just look a bit, if it just looked like a P bass, they would have sold so many of these. But on a technical level, you know, it hangs well, it's very comfy, it's got a small body, but it's a full scale neck on it, so it doesn't feel big, but it is the full 34 inch. Rock and roll, so I'll probably just sell this on Facebook. I think it's payday weekend this weekend. If anyone fancies a fretless bass for trying it for recording or something, I would be absolutely perfect for that. I didn't do anything to the electrics because it's got the electrics you need. It's got a P-bass pickup, which is all I would want anyway, and then it's got the jazz bass pickup just if you want a bit more twang. You can obviously mix between the two. This pot was broken, I've replaced it. It's a wee bit stiffer. That's a sort of normal stiffness. The original pots are pure. I bought a Yngwie Malmsteen speed knob for one of my guitars. They're kind of like that. I don't know if they've just been used hundreds. They seem to work fine. They do work fine. They're just very fast. You know, you can flick it and it just goes up. So it'd be great for instant changes. So fretless bass, nice bass. All the bits there, just a little bit ropey looking under close inspection. You can see that I've been in at it, round about the neck pocket, and the headstock has been sanded but not varnished, and there's wee traces of paint when it was painted before round about the edges. But apart from that, no fret wear at all. So it's smooth all the way. Rock and roll.